What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news reporting Felix Verdejo, the Puerto Rican powerhouse prospect. Has taken his first loss. He was stopped in the 10th round of a fight between an unknown fighter by the name of Antonio Lozada Jr. out of Tijuana, Mexico, and you know, a lot of people say he took a beating. Because I just wanted to take time and really process this right. Verdejo is a hot prospect. He still is a hot prospect, but he took his first loss. Okay. He was KO'd and they stopped it, because it was pretty much out on his feet, and things happen. But you have to also consider the people that you don't really recognize. Antonio Lozada Jr. was little known, but look at his record. Look at his age. He's 27 years old, so he's not over the hill. He has 38 wins, 2 losses, and 32 by knockout. So he has a high knockout percentage, first of all. So, it's really how you match these guys, and I know this is all about boxing, and that's what I love about boxing, because anybody can be a star. Anybody can show their presence by just knocking somebody out, getting them out. And that's the thing. It's getting rid of the other guy, getting the other guy out of the equation, and then putting yourself on the pedestal, right? Getting paid, getting the big fight purses, getting the fame, getting the recognition, and really keeping it there, until somebody dethrones you. But I have to really look at Bob Arum for putting him in there with a guy like that. I think he should have had a tune-up fight due to, first of all, Felix Verdejo was involved in a motorcycle accident, which totally took him out the loop. Okay. Then second, after coming back after the accident, after recouping from whatever rehabilitation that he had to do through that, he suffered another injury during training, which called off a big fight, or the biggest fight that he can make at the time, with Terry Turbo Flanagan, a UK fighter, which was also undefeated. So that derailed everything. And of course they said, well, he has to make himself, because he was out of commission for a minute. So he had to fight his way back up the ranks, which only made sense. But it's like, okay, if you want to fight these guys and you want to fight the best, you have you have to fight these guys. You really have to do what you need to do to be the best. Okay. But Felix Verdejo, I don't think that he should have been in there with a guy. Or look at it in another way. Okay. I don't think personally that Bob Arum, or whoever his managers were, and I know Bob Arum is his promoter, I don't think that he should have been thrown in there with a guy that was little known. First of all, they didn't do their research on this guy. They just threw him in there and thinking, okay, you're going to beat this guy like you always beat everyone else. That's the problem about boxers, and considering the, like I said, the injuries that he's had, I don't think he should have been in there with a guy like that. Now that he's been stopped, what do you do from here? First off, you should go back to the drawing board. Let Antonio Lozada Jr. Let Lozada, claim his fame. He just dethroned a Puerto Rican fighter, right? Now it's time for Verdejo to come back. I think that's where he should go from here. Get an immediate rematch, because really he was winning on the scorecards into the 10th. You know what I mean? And let's see how that fight goes when he's not overlooked. Maybe Verdejo overlooked him. Maybe Verdejo was undertrained or wasn't ready. There's a lot of possibilities in this. But one thing is for certain. He got stopped last night. Okay? He got stopped. So, since he got stopped, let's see what he does. And a champion defines on what you do after you take a loss. Not everybody can be Floyd Mayweather Jr., and even his career was somewhat orchestrated and handpicked. That's just facts, because the people that he could have fought are not the people that he should have fought. You know what I mean? But Felix, I think that he can come back, but he has to avenge his loss. And that's where he should start from that point. Um, Antonio Lozada will always be dangerous, and he just might be a fighter that has this number. But let me leave you guys with this: the Puerto Rican and Mexican rivalry is real. You know, these guys have been fighting for years, decades. And especially when it comes to boxing, and this is another example of how this rivalry is so alive and well. And it's real. you know these guys will fight each other to the end, and we have to look forward to the next chapter. You guys tell me what you think about Felix Verdejo, about his loss, about what he should do. And you guys get back at me. Leave your comments below. Please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.